वह विशेष करके जो उन्होंने हम सब की चिंता अन्नदाता के रूप में की है, वह ज़रूर उनको भी मैं शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। और आज जो प्रधानमंत्री जी ने सस्टेनेबल एग्रीकल्चरल इंटरवेंशन की बात की है, उस पर विशेष करके हमें ध्यान देने की जरूरत है। धरती माँ की चिंता करना और आने वाली पीढ़ियों के लिए धरती माँ की रक्षा करना, जो हमारी अन्नदाता है उसकी चिंता करना, यह हमारी जिम्मेवारी है। उस संदेश को हम देश के सभी किसानों के साथ और हमारे सभी नागरिकों के साथ हम उसे आगे बढ़ाएंगे। इन्हीं सभी के साथ बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। हैप्पी पोंगल, हैप्पी मकर संक्रांति।
सर, एक फाइनल क्वेश्चन है। एक फाइनल
So the nation is celebrating Pongal festival. We are very honored. Our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji came to here. He celebrated the Pongal with the Delhi Tamil people, and those who live in Delhi, around Delhi, they are gathered here. And our Honorable Prime Minister himself, he did the rituals of the Pongal Puja and Pongal Manaya. I express my gratitude to our Honorable Prime Minister to came here and joined with the Tamil community to this Pongal festival. And today all Tamil people, those living entire world, they are celebrating this Pongal festival. And some states they are celebrating the Sankranti. So I wish all the farmer community and all the citizens of our Tamil and Indian Bharat nations to the happy Pongal, happy Sankranti. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi sir, for the last many years is celebrating Pongal in our capital. That is very important. And more importantly, the kind of cultural celebration he undertakes. His home is open to all the cultures. Christmas gets celebrated in his home. And for the third straight year, Pongal celebration happening in different ministers' houses, where all the people of Delhi, Tamil origin and different parts of South India, they have come here today. We are very happy that PM himself is leading from the front, connecting all of us culturally.
Sir, this year is an election. Sir, this is
1 minute, madam.
election. Sir, you are a live website.
The 1 minute, sir.
Sir, this is the upcoming election in Tamil Nadu. How confident you are? How do you see this? But the way DMK is criticizing BJP-led government, that they are not doing anything, they are only for North India. How do you see this all? And how confident you are for upcoming election?
The numbers don't lie, madam. Anybody can compare statistical numbers of UPA 2004 to 2013-14 and NDA numbers from 14 to 25 now. Numbers don't lie. Whatever be the number, it is at least 3 or 4 times it is more. Be it the Grand in Aid, be it the schemes that has come to Tamil Nadu, be it the allocation that has happened for railways. So people of Tamil Nadu knew it is Modi ji in the last 10 years has taken Tamil culture to a different level, has taken Tamil infrastructure to a different level. Everybody knows. What is more important is in this election year, the sky-high anti-incumbency against the DMK government has to be tapped properly to NDA, and that is for which all of us are working very hard. And the Honorable PM himself is visiting Tamil Nadu on the 23rd of January to Chennai, and we are extremely confident, come elections and come results, Tamil Nadu will come the NDA way.
But the Minister M.K. Stalin, he said that BJP government is permanent corona. Permanent corona, he called.
Madam, normally when a person is losing power, they will keep talking all kinds of senseless things. He called Amit Shah ji also in a very bad name a few weeks back. It is only shows the signs of desperation, madam, nothing else.
One last question, sir. That you guys, Raj Thackeray, what
I've explained, madam. Thank you.
Today is a very important day for the whole of India, where different cultures are celebrating this Pongal, Sankranti, Bihu and this festival today. And I would like to wish all of them my best wishes, especially for Makar Sankranti, where Telugu people are also celebrating. And today in Delhi, at Murugan, Minister of State, Central Government, we have been celebrating in a special event and the august presence of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And you have seen that how our Prime Minister respects and celebrates all the cultures of the country, all the festivals of the country. He gives them all the due respect and all the recognition that the country needs. So it feels very, very special coming from South India, celebrating Pongal with the Prime Minister in Delhi, and also for the people, Telugu people and the community also. It is a great celebration for all of us. We celebrate with the family, and it's a 3-day festival. We respect our farmers, their efforts that they put in, the harvest that comes in, and especially the culture and the tradition of this festival. It is not just merely a celebration. There is a lot of science, there is a lot of nature, there is a lot of of this festival. Not just merely a celebration, there is a lot of science, there is a lot of nature, there is a lot of spirituality, auspiciousness involved with it. So that is why it is very, very special, especially in the southern part of India also. So I'd like to wish each and everyone a very happy Pongal and happy Sankranti for this. And may this year bring a lot of good health, wealth and happiness to all of us. India is growing like anything under the leadership of our Prime Minister, and it is very important that we stay united. United in our traditions, in our culture, no matter what kind of diversity we have, it is necessary for all of us to stand together, support each other. And it is these festivals, I'm seeing that most of the people across India are celebrating these festivals, not only their specific regions. So it is very good.
Ram, Tamil Nadu is this year election will help.
Yes.
And how, NDA is confident that will Tamil Nadu people give love and respect to the...
I've been watching the response of the people of Tamil Nadu. For a long time, they have been wanting to have the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister reaching out to the common man of Tamil Nadu. It has been not reaching because there has been a break at the state government, but now I think the people have decided, because they want the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister. They have seen how India is growing under his leadership. India has become one of the brightest spots in the whole world, and Tamil culture Tamil community is very, very important in that. And for us to take that forward, it is very important to have a NDA government in the state of Tamil Nadu. And likewise, I'm seeing great response coming from the people of Tamil Nadu also. And we will all work together to cater for the needs, to cater for the issues, to settle the issues that are there in the state of Tamil Nadu. And we will all work unifiedly because we want India to thrive. And if India has to thrive, all the states have to thrive. So for that, NDA's government is very, very important to be set up in Tamil Nadu.
One last question. DMK government continuously criticizing BJP. They are saying that BJP is only thinking about their north part and they are ignoring South India. Even they are ignoring the women empowerment, everything. How do you see this? Because Dayanidhi Maran, he says many things. How do you see this?
No, these are all political statements. If you look at the reality, all the good things are happening in the NDA states. All the progress, the development and the standards that India is setting at a global level, these are all happening when there is double engine Sarkar set up. You see Andhra, you see Maharashtra, you see other states where there is a double engine government. You are seeing great progress happening. And that is what we want to see in this thing. And especially you are saying that BJP is concentrating. Tamil Nadu is a state which has been duly respected by BJP for a long time. They have been respecting the culture, they have been respecting the traditions, they have been respecting the language, the community, everything. So it is not that the NDA government has been concentrating on the north itself. In north, south, west, east, northeast, all the regions are properly respected under the NDA government, and that result you will see in the coming elections in Tamil Nadu.
Thank you.
Dayanidhi Maran is saying that we are giving laptop to get job, getting to study, but in North India, women are used to stay in houses. They are not. They told not to go for job.
Women, huh?
Yeah,
Women, he is telling. So first of all, Dayanidhi Maran and all the other DMK leaders should stop discriminating our brothers and sisters from other states. Because let them talk the pride of their state. Even I belong to Tamil Nadu. I talk the pride of my state, but I am not degrading the sisters and brothers of other states. Another thing, laptop, NDA government from Puducherry, I was LG. We gave 4 years back itself, we have given laptop. It is not Dayanidhi Maran who is giving the laptop, DMK. And another thing, they are portraying their photos and they are threatening the children who are having the laptop. If you are removing the photos, ELCOT won't give guarantee for those. So they are threatening by giving laptops and encashing that for voting. So this is the unity in diversity. They are in parliament. They are with all the other MPs. How can they degrade So the development, our Honorable Prime Minister, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. Women empowerment there in all over the country. Women, the ministers are there. Women, finance ministers there. External affairs minister was a women. And all together, Beti Bachao, Beti Badao. That is the scheme of our Honorable Prime Minister. How can he say the women of other states are not growing? Honorable Prime Minister is having a scheme for Beti Badao, Beti Bachao. So this is the highly indecent comment from the Dayanidhi Maran. I highly condemn it. We can talk our pride. At the same time, we cannot degrade any state. That is not allowed. He has no moral right to talk about other state leaders or ladies.